the questions in your eyes. I know what's weighing on your mind. You can be sure I know my part. 'Cause I stand beside you through the years. You'll only cry those happy tears. And though I make mistakes, I'll never break your heart. And I swear by the moon and the stars and the stars, I'll be there. I swear, like the shadow that's by your side, I'll be there. For better or worse, till death do us part. I'll love you with every beat of my heart. And I swear, I'll give you everything I can. I'll build your dreams with these two hands. We'll hang some memories on the walls. And when just the two of us are there, you won't have to ask if I still care. 'Cause as the time turns the page, my love won't age at all. And I swear, by the moon and the stars and the stars, I'll be there. I swear, like the shadow that's by your side, I'll be there. For better or worse, till death do us part. I love you.
A little bit of All for One and All for All with I Swear. What a great piece of music, classic old school for all of you worldwide this Saturday morning. If you have only just joined us, thank you for tuning in and a big welcome to the programme. Good morning. I have a little bit of Eric's Prince lined up for you on the programme with Call On Me, that's up next, and a little bit of All Saints is coming your way as well with Never Ever. I absolutely adore that tune, absolutely amazing. And a little bit of Angel as she brings you the great cover of the originally sung track by Usher as she brings you Burn. And we're going to be joining the young lady Avril Lavigne as she brings you Girlfriend. I haven't heard that one for a while either, so stay tuned to your number one more music variety station, as we got some great artists lined up for you and some more debate. We got around about 30 minutes left of the programme to go. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
You're live with Storm FM.
I'm up all night to get lucky. Hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job. That is what you are. African lady, you know say you drive me crazy.
Playing today's best music.
The things that you do don't face it. My car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la.
Storm FM live every day on Spreaker.com.
That's right, guys, you're tuned in to Storm FM here on Spreaker.com with your host DJ Ty. Welcome to the programme, thank you for joining us. Here's a little bit of Eric's Prince with Call On Me. What a great tune to wind down to. Thanks for listening, it is 2:30am. What a great piece of music as we hear from the classic Eric Prydz this Saturday morning with Call On Me. You're tuned in to Storm FM. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the programme. If you have only just tuned in, a very good morning to you all. Hope each and every one of you are having a great day. Hope you're enjoying the programme. Lots of debates going on this Saturday morning. Plus some great feel-good music for your Saturday morning. We've had a little bit of Aerosmith played on this morning's programme. A little bit of Alice Cooper, All For One. The current track that's playing by Eric Prydz with Call On Me. A little bit of Whitney Houston with I Will Always Love You, and Lila with More Than a Woman, and the classic Ace of Base with Don't Turn Around. So we've had some great artists. Hope you're enjoying the programme. Thank you for joining us. So guys, we're currently on the debate this Saturday morning on what you think of Britain as a whole and what goes on in Britain as a whole. Now, we've talked about a couple of subjects this Saturday morning here on Storm FM. One of them is underage pregnancies, where young men are going out and getting underage young ladies pregnant, and then as soon as they find out the young lady is pregnant, they're doing a runner and they're not holding up their responsibilities as a father, and these children are growing up as children that are not being properly catered for, because the mothers are becoming single mothers and they just basically can't, because they're young children. They don't have the money in place, and because of all the budget cuts by the government, they're really struggling, and children are growing up on the breadline. Now, we are one of the worst countries, as Mike stated earlier, one of the worst countries in the whole of the world for teenage pregnancies. Now, that doesn't really say much for Britain as well. Also, earlier on in the programme, I brought up the subject, guys, of what the government's doing to us as a whole, and how working society is being taxed to the breaking point when they're out there slaving their guts off 10 to 14 hours a day, and still living on the breadline, struggling to put food on the table for their children when they're working hard as a part of work society. Why youngsters are choosing not to work. Now, the question is, why are these youngsters not working? Is it because we have got such a low wage, or is it because there's no jobs out there? Which I don't believe that is the case, but that is an excuse that youngsters will use, and I think that Britain is just giving out too many handouts. Okay, like, for example, right, everybody gets child benefit. Anybody who has a child, I have 3 children, I get child benefit for each and every one of them, okay, because we don't bring in a lot of money, okay, we bring in enough to survive. We put food on the table, keep a roof over our children's head, provide them with clothes and love, and a warm fire to sit in front of, and telly and all that. So they've got all the creature comforts. But no, compared to a lot of rich families out there, I wouldn't say we're on the breadline, but I wouldn't say that we're rich either. I'd say we're a part of, we are working society, and we are in the middle of it all. But yet again, it shouldn't be like that, shouldn't it? It shouldn't have people that are lower on the breadline than myself. There shouldn't be people higher than myself that are filthy, dirty rich. Okay, I can't see how that's fair at all. We've also covered subjects on the way that the elderly are being treated, the fact that at Christmas time they're being left with no heating, they're living on a very, very poor wage. Like, let's face it, guys, some of these elderly people fighted for our country, or fought for our country. They went out at war and fought for our country, and yet they're being slammed with peanuts for money, for benefits. Okay, wrong. Okay, a footballer goes out there and plays a game of football and gets paid thousands of pounds, yet our soldiers go out there and fight for our country and they get half of what a footballer gets. Okay, figure of speech, maybe not exact figures. It's not like I'm sitting here looking at the figures in front of me on my screen, but it is wrong. Okay, footballers get thousands of pounds. Okay, when they do the transfers and that, large amounts of money are getting swapped between different football teams. I don't agree with that, okay? I'm not saying that, they shouldn't get paid high, because they're running around a pitch for a very long time, 90 minutes, sometimes 90 minutes plus. But, they should get paid for that, because that's knackering. I can't say I could run around a pitch for 90 minutes without collapsing. There again, I am very unfit, and I do a lot of sofa surfing, because I like sofa surfing, guys. I really do. Sofa surfing's good. Like, have you ever heard of the saying where you wake up in the morning, you look around, and you're like, or you start thinking to yourself, I've got so much stuff to do today. I've got such a busy day that all of it just boggles your mind. You're just like, you know what, I'm just going to lay down and take a nap on the sofa. Too much shit to do that you've got to lay down and take a nap on the sofa. And now I know you've all been there, guys. You know, you look around your house, you're like, oh, I've got to do all this housework, oh, I've got to go to college today, and you're just like, sod college, okay, sod school, sod work, sod the housework, I'm just going to lay down and take a nap. Because we all do it. Even I do it, guys. It's really funny stuff. So anyway, as I said, guys, we've been covering a lot of subjects here. Now, another subject that I'd like to cover briefly, as we are running out of time on the Saturday morning programme here on Storm FM, is obesity. What is going on with obesity, guys? Now, I'm quite large myself, and I'm not happy with my size, but you know, and I do get a lot of fat jokes thrown at me and everything, but it doesn't bother me, okay? I am who I am, okay, and I like people to like me for who I am, not what I look like, because if you look at a lady, or you look at a man, or a child, and you see anything beyond beauty in that person, then you're very shallow-minded. I'm sorry, guys, I don't want to offend any of you, but you're very shallow-minded, okay? You can't judge a book by its cover. It's just not fair to do so, really, is it? So, because somebody is, you know, a bit on the large side, does that make them a bad person? You know, okay, this is probably a bad example, but Heather Trott in BBC EastEnders, okay, she was a large lady, but didn't she have a heart of gold? Everyone said she looked like a back end of a bus. How rude can someone be? You can't judge a person by their looks, because they're big, because they're small. Oh, okay, because someone's in a wheelchair, they're a bad person? I don't think so. I've got a couple of friends who's in wheelchairs. One of them's lost his leg, and the other one has lost both of his arms and one of his leg. He's only got just one stump, bless him. And he's got a bit of a speech impediment as well. And, you know, he's definitely one of my best friends. You'd love to hang out with him, guys. Absolutely amazing. See, this is what Britain has come to. Teenage pregnancies, judgmental, no authority. It's just absolutely a mess, guys. And you know it is. It's just, what are we going to do about it? Maybe the people of society need to take control of it and not the government. Maybe we should take over government, because we know what needs to be done, because the government are failing miserably. Here's a little bit of All Saints for you to wind down to on your Saturday morning, as we hear from the beautiful girl group with Never Ever. Thank you for listening to Storm FM. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the programme if you have only just joined us. Good morning to you.
A few questions that I need to know. How you could ever hurt me so. I need to know what I've done wrong, and how long it's been going on. Was it that I never paid enough attention? Or did I not give enough affection? Not only will your answers keep me sane, but I'll know never to make the same mistake again. You can tell me to my face, or even on the phone. You can write it in a letter. Either way, I have to know. Did I never treat you right? Did I always start the fight? Either way, I'm going out of my mind. All the answers to my questions I have to find.